Have you ever felt like your body is feeling really heavy, sluggish, and tired? It's not about just feeling exhausted, it's also about moving your body correctly and releasing what you no longer need. That's where this practice is going to come handy. Hi, my name is Sanya, and today's practice is all about draining the lymphatic drainage system. We're going to move our body in the ways that it requires us to drain the lymph nodes and to activate the nervous system in all the right ways. We're going to be doing tapping, some movement, and some rest, combining all three of these specifically for women, people who have hormonal issues, and people who just need a slight pick me up on a day that they're feeling sluggish, heavy, bloated, even though they're doing everything right, from clean eating to movement. Let's begin by tapping, making a fist with your palms, coming into Tadasana, keeping your feet hip width distance, outer feet parallel, and we begin by tapping the crown, making a small fist and tapping. And as we begin this tapping, we're going to set the intention of letting go of whatever is no longer needed. We move up and down the head, coming to your temples. Remember to say, I'm letting go of whatever is not needed. Moving onto your face, even using your fingers to activate the lymph nodes. This is also lovely for bringing some blood flow and draining the lymphatic drainage system in the face. Moving to our neck, then back. Moving to the shoulder, keeping the arm out with your palm facing down and tapping the arm all the way down till the fingertips, turning the palm over, continuing all the way up and into your armpits, moving down all the way the sides of the torso. From there, changing to the opposite arm and repeating shoulder, upper back, neck, patting all the way down to the fingers, turning the palm over and continuing to tap all the way up to the arm. Again, armpits where a lot of energy circles and prana lies, moving down all the way the sides of the body. From here, we start tapping the chest, the core, the sides, and moving to the back, tapping right at the kidneys where a lot of lymphatic drainage can take place. From here, you're going to softly bend your knees and move the tapping down the leg. 3 times from the hips to the knees and then down to the feet. From here, we're going to continue coming up the sides of the legs, coming to the front, inner thighs and inner legs, very important area for all women especially. And again, coming back to the core, again where a lot of energy lies, coming to the kidneys again, and then relax, releasing any energy by shaking the body, taking the hands and shaking all the negative energy, releasing anything in your body that you no longer need, taking it all the way and just releasing all that energy. Alright, now we're going to move on to some yoga where we're going to move and create movement that again helps with draining the lymphs. Let's come into a tabletop position. Now, as we come into a comfortable seated posture of our choice, We're going to continue on to some diaphragmatic breathing to really drain those lymph nodes and come back to our nervous system. We're going to place one hand on the chest and one hand on the belly. Taking a deep inhale, filling the lungs up, allowing the diaphragm to move up, and then exhaling, allowing the diaphragm to move down and the belly to move in. Let's continue. Inhale all the way up the diaphragm. Exhale, releasing the diaphragm and the belly. Few more times. Inhale. And as you exhale, say the words, I let go of what I don't need. Inhale. Exhale. I let go of what I don't need. I let go of what I don't need. Continue diaphragmatic breathing. Alternatively, you can also place your hands on your knees. Or if you really can't tell if you're doing diaphragmatic breathing, you can also place your hands on the sides of your rib cage right before the rib cage ends, and noticing whether your rib cage expands outward as you inhale and gets contracted as you exhale. Let's try that together. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. If you feel comfortable, you can close your eyes and continue. Inhale. Slowly releasing your hands and opening your eyes as we move into a lying down position. As you come into this lying down position, bring the soles of your feet together. Allow your hips to drop. This is where the real work begins. Being still, letting go, and for women especially, keeping this area where a lot of lymphatic drainage happens in check. Letting go of your hips and your body. You are also welcome to use yoga blocks or cushions at your availability to place under the hips for support. As we come into this position, allow yourself to close your eyes and really let go and accept your body and the position where it is. Remember, this practice is not for flexibility, it's for allowing our body to open, relax, and to really drain all the lymphatic drainage for your health, for your body, for the bloating and exhaustion that you might be feeling. Keeping the inner thighs out, you can place your arms on the sides or on your belly, depending on what feels good to you. Taking a few deep diaphragmatic breaths here. Again, filling the diaphragm and lungs up with air. Observing the movement of the diaphragm upward. And exhaling, diaphragm moves down, belly moves in. Couple more times. You're welcome to take your time in this pose. Even pause the video if you need. Else, we're going to move into the next position using your hands to close your legs. Now, If you have a yoga block, you can lift up the hips, place the yoga block underneath the hips, or you can do the same position along a wall. Vipreet Karni. A mudra, not just an asana, keeping the legs up at 90 degrees. Again, if this is difficult or if you don't have a yoga block, you're also welcome to do this along a wall. This is the best mudra for bringing balance and harmony in the body, for balancing the Hat energy, the energies of the sun and the moon. And as you come into this position, really again allowing yourself to let go, allowing the blood flow and the lymphatic drainage to take place. With every exhale, allow yourself to relax a little deeper. Imagining that your belly is like a soft pond, a soft, still lake, and allow your belly and your chest to become completely calm and relaxed with every breath. Remember, your breath is your best friend in this practice and in your life. So it's important to stay with the breath. From here, you can remove the block, going into Sarvangasana, taking the legs over, placing the hands on the middle back, and placing the hands in a manner that the elbows are moving in towards the body, legs straight, allowing complete drainage of the lymph nodes. Allowing your breath to calm down. In this position, Sarvangasana, the queen of all poses. Sarvang meaning all organs. Complete detox and drainage of all organs in this position. Staying here only as long as you feel comfortable to lower down. Slowly lower your hips onto the ground and relax your legs down. Now we move into Setu Bandhasan bridge pose. If you have a yoga block, you are welcome to place the block between your feet. Else, keep your feet at hip width distance. Keep the palms facing down, or keep the palms facing each other, elbows on the floor. You need some kind of downward movement in your arms. So as you push through the ground with your feet, you can allow your hips to move down and your arms to move in. When we talk about lymphatic drainage, hormonal balance, or just bringing any harmony into the body, we also talk about the endocrine system. So here we are also creating a band or a lock at the thyroid gland, which controls the secretions of the endocrine system. Lowering down one vertebra at a time. We're going to do this one more time. Inhale, exhale, push through the feet and the hands to lift up. Lowering down. Continue diaphragmatic breathing like we did at the start of the session. Now we're going to place our hands, and if you feel comfortable, Continuing with the same pattern of Setu Bandhasan, you can add the arms and make it into Urdhva Dhanurasana wheel pose, or if you don't feel comfortable, then do one more round of same Setu Bandhasan. You're going to lift up the hips like Setu Bandhasan and push through the hands, lifting up into wheel pose. Remember, you're pushing upward and then towards your arms. A complete back bend and inversion where your head is below your heart. Opening the heart chakra. A complete posture. Staying here as long as you feel comfortable, taking the chin to the chest and lowering down again very softly, one vertebra at a time, and relax. If your wrists feel tired, put your thumbs inside the wrists and do gentle wrist rotations, outward and inward. From here, we're going to lie down, completely letting go of the body. Relax and let the integration happen. Your body knows exactly what it needs to release. Close your eyes and allow yourself to let go. If your body ever feels swollen, heavy, or fatigued, this is the practice for you. Continue to stay with your breath. Everything that you have done in this practice has allowed your body to relax, and your lymph system says thank you to you. As you continue to stay in this Shavasana for as long as you need, remember, on this channel, we continue to trace balance, not perfect asanas. Come back whenever you feel the need. Thank you, namaste, and have a great day.